Hello everyone, I hope you're doing awesome. In this video, I'm going to be having a little fun and adventure with the Scout XT from Simpleshot. Come along with me. I wanted to take time to greet new viewers and my subscribers as well. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and welcome to 411 Outdoors. For those who don't know me, my name is Daniel Irvin and this channel is devoted to everything we love outdoors. I love archery, slingshots, throwing knives, axes, guns, outdoor adventure, and all the rest. If you find this channel helpful, if you find it resourceful or entertaining, I'd be really excited to have you as a subscriber to the channel. Now let's get going. I know some of you have heard this story, but some of you haven't, so I'll try to keep it condensed. One day at work, I was having a conversation with a coworker. I was telling him about my love for archery and everything I was doing with it, and we started talking about that, and he also out of the blue said, yeah, man, and I'm also getting really deadly with a slingshot. That's the first time I heard anybody mention the word slingshot since I was a kid. My older brother had bought a little plastic slingshot from a store up the road way back in my childhood years. I'm talking early 80s kind of stuff. From that point on, I haven't even heard anybody talking about slingshots. I had zero connection to the world of slingshots. That day, I left work. I went to Dunham's Sporting Goods, looking around for slingshots. All they really had was, wrist rocket style, and I bought a daisy. Came home, started shooting it, and I had some fun, but I just really couldn't develop any accuracy with it. As a result of not being able to be too successful, I started losing interest, but a couple of months went by from that point in time, and I started seeing more and more things on YouTube and started seeing how broad this community was and seeing the skill set that existed with so many, shooters out there. And it kind of re-sparked my interest again. But I wanted to get back into the world of slingshots to develop a survival skill, the ability to hunt with a slingshot, because I had seen, videos of people doing the same. And I was like, I really want to learn that skill. I could see that being very useful. So I get on the internet and I start typing things like hunting slingshot. When you do that, you'll get suggestions like the 10 best hunting slingshots on the market right now. Well, everywhere I went, one of the top ranked hunting slingshots in all these Google searches was the Scout XT. Now, they make a smaller version of this called the Scout LT. I have both of them. This is a little bit larger. This is about 20% larger in size. But this was the slingshot that was showing up all over the place as far as one of the best hunting slingshots you could get. So I immediately start diving into the world of Simpleshot and finding out, what they've got available. That led me to their website, and I just really felt like the website was very user-friendly. I liked the look of the slingshots, and the rest is history from that point. What I want to do in this video is just take a little trip down to the stream, have a little shooting adventure with the Scout XT. Before receiving this last night, I, already had the Scout LT, the Torque, and the Axiom Ocularis, but I got the Scout XT and the hammer in the mail. I'll be reviewing the hammer at a later time, but today's all about the Scout XT. I'm gonna take this thing down to the stream and do some shooting. So let's go. This is my training and shooting grounds here. This is where I do a lot of filming. This is what I call my 411 grounds. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of take a journey into the trail here that leads to the stream. This is a pipeline that runs behind the woods of my house. So when you go beyond my woods and if you see that open field, this is what it is. It's a pipeline area that runs through here. This is just a gorgeous place. A lot of people from the neighborhood get back here and ride their ATVs and whatnot, but there's the entryway to the trail. So let's head that direction. What's really cool about this trail right here off the pipeline is that it has basically over the years been cut by the residents of this area. They get back here and ride ATVs and four-wheelers, but I get back here and just go walking and have quiet time. It's pretty nice. Pretty gorgeous place down here. First good rain we have is going to wash these leaves away. This is a great area to come hang out and shoot and quiet. Hey, we're here enjoying the sound of the water down here. The creek's a little dry. It's looking a little sad today, but it still sounds good. It's pleasant to listen to. I could have shot this up on the property, but I figured I'd take a journey, do a little something different. Let's fire off some rounds with the Scout XT. I'm gonna be shooting at a little plinker right hanging up over there. It's a little metal can I use. I like the sound of it. Shooting some little clay rounds. I'm also shooting with the Simpleshot latex. Good stuff. It shoots fabulous. Knocked it off that time. I shot with a little heavier round. I think it was some 3/8 steel. So let's talk about the Scout XT. I've really enjoyed shooting this between last night and today. One of my favorite ways to review anything is to give you my first impression review. I love the look of the Slingshot. I've never owned one of these before. I love the massive palm swell, over the top, through the forks capability, easy band installation, and I just think it looks cool. I think it looks really cool. I love the army green and black handle here. A lot of people, you know, I've heard say the XT's too big for me. And you know what, I get that. I could see how this could be too big for some people, but it feels comfortable. It feels good to me. I feel a sense of stability when I'm shooting the XT. I've actually had a pretty good accuracy with this. Very consistent. I was just counting my shots off last night. At one point I was 10 for 10, and that's good for me. If you're a slingshot lover and you've gotten accurate, you know what it's like to try out new models and new frames, and how you have a special place for each and every one of those. I love this. I love this a lot. This is solid. I know there are guys out there in the area of slingshots that have a much deeper level of expertise than I do. But I think we can all agree on the fact that one of the #1 enemies to our accuracy is recoil issues. I don't feel like I'm dealing with much recoil shooting the Scout XT. I don't know if it's just because it's so solid, because it's bigger, but I don't know. I feel like that this Slingshot is absorbing a lot of recoil. I feel like it's giving me a sense of stability. You know, those who say this is too big, I get it. You know, I could see how this could be too big for someone who's got a really small hand. But thankfully, Simpleshot makes the Scout LT, which is like 20% smaller than this. That's a very comfortable slingshot. I think that Scout LT is one of the most popular on the market. But you know what? I can't take nothing away from this. I gotta have both. I love the way this shoots. I love the way this feels. I love the way this looks. I just love Simpleshot slingshots. So I wanted to take this adventure down here to the stream, fire off a few shots, let you guys kind of experience my first impression of this. You know, shooting slingshots is so much fun. You could be so adventurous with it. There's so many things you can do. Take adventures, you know, go hunting, just so many different types of targets, so many different kinds of slingshot frames. What matters is that you enjoy it. I recommend you picking up the Scout XT. Add this to your collection. Like I said, if this is not too big, you know, if your hand can fit this, you're gonna like the way this feels. You're gonna like the way this shoots. I know some of you may disagree, but I think it shoots awesome. I'm doing extremely well with it. If you wanna purchase this slingshot, or any Simpleshot slingshot, they've got several different kinds available. I think you'll like all of them. You can click on the link below in the About section and navigate their website. They've got it organized very well. It's a very user-friendly website as far as slingshots, accessories. Best of all, it's some really competitive pricing. Just everything from slingshots to accessories is just very fairly priced and well serviced by the company. I think you'll enjoy working with Simpleshot if you've never owned one before. This is a good place to start. If you have a really small hand, maybe you can go with the same model of this, except go with the LT instead of the XT, but this thing's killer. Have a great day, my friends. We'll see you.